Jet fuel shortages and the Transnet strike topped the agenda at the Airlines Summit in the Western Cape. The Airlines Association of Southern Africa held its 52nd annual General Assembly. It resolved to ask government not to raise fees as airlines try to find their wings. Senior reporter Ayesha Ismail tells us more.
The Airlines Association of Southern Africa says it is dealing with a number of challenges facing the industry, including the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic.
The first one is, which is the biggest as far as we are concerned, the availability of jet fuel. There is a scarce shortage of fuel, and it's a big challenge for us. The second one are the costs. The costs of the fuel when it is available are too high for our airline members. And the third one is obviously the number of regulations that our airlines have to face and live with because of the current situation.
And the Transnet strike isn't helping.
It is causing a lot of challenges for us, a lot of uncertainty. We do not know how much supply of fuel is available because of that. We are aware that there's a ship that is coming with fuel, and as you are aware, the harbors are going to be impacted by this strike, and if it continues, we are definitely going to see a challenge where the fuel is not going to flow to where it's supposed to be. So we are calling upon government, Labour, all stakeholders to come to the party and find an amicable solution.
But he remains positive about the festive season.
One thing I can assure you is that our airlines, especially here in South Africa, are very resilient. They will rise to the challenge. When there's need for them to increase capacity or frequency or both, they will do that. We will guarantee that we will give supply of airlift whenever it is required at affordable costs.
Despite major challenges facing the industry, some regions are recovering well.
When we look at Africa as a whole, and I have the numbers here, so if I divide Africa, North Africa is at 3.2% better than they were in 2019. Central West Africa, 3.8% better than they were in 2019. South Africa is 32% below what it was in 2019. It's the only part of Africa as a continent that's underperforming. We need to look at this collectively with an open mind, saying, okay, what went wrong? What's the root cause for this? Let's have a plan, let's monitor this plan, and let's get back to normal.
He stresses, though, that this can only be done with the help of government, regulators, and all stakeholders. Ayesha Ismail, Cape Town.